We have some hippies out there and 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 hippies out there.
35, 45. Let me know how that 35% hitting. It get you. It get you. Yeah.
It's making my lips quiver.
I see it.
Fit the fucking circle.
Yo, what is good, everybody? We are back. Check it out, man. It's technically the first full official day of recreational cannabis in Arizona. Meaning, if you are actually, let me rephrase that, adult use, right? Adult use. Which, if you're an adult, you using that shit recreationally anyway. Let's not be beating around the bush here, people. But if you're 21 and up, man, take your ass to a dispensary because you now can and see what all the hype is about. Be prepared to spend a little bit, but I'll tell you, if you get the right shit, it might be worth it in your eyes. And if you're somebody that's sad about that, listen, go to the plug, baby. You'll be straight, right? You'll be straight, right? You ain't got to worry about them lines, man. Check it out, man. It's your boy, Young Hippy. I got my guy, K-Book. What time is it?
You know it's 4:20 somewhere, man.
Hey, check it out. And we got two lovely ladies in the building today, man. Look, they tried to knock us the fuck out before we even started, man. Brought some 35%. Look, I say that like that because I don't trust it. But I'm taking my time rolling it, as you can see, so I might be just a little bit scared. You know what I'm saying? It's a big number. I'm taking it all in at once.
Lost Coast OG.
Yeah, man. We got the ladies from Local Joint, Miss Brittany in the building and Miss Jamie in the building.
Hello.
How are you two doing today?
We are good.
Look, we're already well acquainted. This ain't the first introduction. We've had a little partying in our time, right? Not like how y'all think, though. You know, we just stoner
Friday.
parties.
Yeah.
Good Friday. That good stoner Friday. Brought to you by the good people of Grow Sciences, which, if you don't know, is our sponsor. Shout out to Grow Sciences, man. We truly appreciate y'all for doing what y'all do, not just for us, but the community, man. Anybody worried about not being able to find out Grow Sciences due to recreational, just know they ain't going to rec. So y'all should be okay. And if you can't find some Grow Sciences, let me tell you, Local Joint, shit. Listen, I almost thought y'all rejarred this. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's some gasoline, right? But I keep up with y'all on the Instagram, and I know y'all been growing and working on this line, so we will definitely talk about this later. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all are looking for something a little similar to the Grow Sciences, go to Local Joint, for real. This Lost Coast OG. K-Book could speak about it more than I can because he's already
I'm starting to get slumped into it.
I can see we're gonna have to keep our eye on him, okay?
The second puff, I was able to blow smoke rings out of. My lip was no longer quivering from it. So
Had him
it
shaking
tastes
in
good.
his dreads, boy.
We think 35 might be.
It might be there.
It might be a
It's
number.
not a stretch.
We'll see. We'll see how it finishes out.
Listen, because I heard 35% the last time I heard that and paid $80 for the eighth. Let me tell you, I feel like that 35% was CBD. You feel me? I'm like, where's my $80? Like,
Where's it at?
where's? Oh, I'm smoking $80 in flavor. What the fuck?
$80.
Like, yeah. So, but this ain't that, huh? I'm trying to roll faster. Let's talk about our weeks. By the time we get to me, I'll have this shit fired up. I promise you. K-Bug, how's your week been, brother?
It was cool, man.
Packers did their thing.
I mean, they did do their thing last weekend. I've just been waiting for them to come out and do their thing this weekend. I kind of want to go home from this and go to sleep so I can wake up and watch it tomorrow. Like, can I sleep for 18 hours? Maybe.
With the Lost Coast, you probably can.
Well, I mean, if I take down this whole 35%, maybe. But nah, let's see. I am about 90% finished with the music video for Nito.
Word.
And the whole band likes it, and the 90% I still need to do is basically stuff that probably nobody else will notice but me, and if I don't do it, it's gonna drive me crazy. But
that.
you know how that is.
I feel that.
So I've gotta get that finished, but they're still getting the whole album mastered and everything. So I'm waiting on the final mastered track anyway. So that's kind of on the back burner until I have that. I also need to take the album cover picture here sometime this
Neato
week.
podcast part 2 with the band.
I mean, I
the
don't see
backyard.
why with that. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll talk to Andy about that. Maybe we
Bam.
can collaborate that along with some sort of their record release, video release.
With some recreational cannabis.
I mean, it's recreational now, so there's no reason not, right?
Get some Lost Cause OG, get everybody lost.
Mm-hmm.
Woo-hoo!
You
Just-
will.
Let's
You will
do
get
it.
lost.
Look, I'm rolling.
Yeah.
Yo, did you? He just got like new, like I think it's just turf in their backyard. It looks awesome.
Word.
If it's real grass, it looks even fucking better because it looks so clean. It looks like turf.
How'd you eat your grass like that, bro?
Right. So yeah, we could talk about that. But yeah, I've been doing that. I honestly have been watching this strange, like, people upset about it going wreck this week earlier than it was supposed to, and I'm as a medical patient, I feel like it sounds to me like other medical patients feel like they're in an elite club and don't want to let anybody else in, and to me, that's not smoking pot. And yes, I use it medically as well, and there are real reasons that I use it medically, but at the end of the day, it shouldn't be illegal for anybody, whether they're using it medically or recreationally or whatever. You can't not get the medical benefits from it because you're using it recreationally. So, like, I get that you're a little concerned that you might have to stand in line and there might not be as many options for you as you had a couple of weeks ago. But guess what? A year from now, I bet it's better.
Yeah, because every grow is working on, like, expanding, obviously, to feed that market. Like,
Yeah.
you guys got to know this is a new thing. I think a lot of grows been kind of preparing over the, like, past year, but didn't expect it to happen this rapidly. So they're like, fuck, you know, like, they're trying to move as fast as they can.
Yep.
And then you got testing that gets in the way as well.
I mean, to me, the testing should be more the concern because to me, from what I have heard in the last few months, that's where the bottleneck is right now.
100%.
If that bottleneck was removed, maybe we wouldn't have. You still gotta wait. They can only give you the product so fast, right? So maybe you still gotta wait in line a little bit.
And you know these newbies gonna be shopping, boy. I remember my first time in the dispensary. I was in there like,
Stars in your
Yeah.
eyes. Like, what?
what
To
the-
me, as a stoner, as a pothead, as a cannabis user, as a cannabis connoisseur, I would say that being upset about this is very much the opposite of what that vibe should be. I think I hope everybody hears this and thinks about it a little bit and understands why I'm saying this, because big picture, how long ago was it not even medically legal?
Yep.
Right,
And
exactly.
look at that compared to where we are now, compared to where we could be 10 years from now, and just be happy that we're moving forward and progressing.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, shit.
It's all. That
Yay.
35% smacked you.
Is that
in
what you
the-
guys were looking for?
Yeah. There you go.
whoa.
Yeah. I would agree. I mean, we're only moving forward.
That's
Have
how
you guys-
high I
have you
am.
guys
That's my lungs
Let
right
him
now.
get
I'm
it.
sorry.
Let him
Go
laugh.
get it.
One more time.
You good?
Hold on.
Get after it.
I don't want to cut nobody off with my dying over here.
That's why I was like, well, let me not ask this question yet. Yo, I wish I had my camera ready for that.
It's 35. It might be 35.
He might be 35.
I'm sorry, ma'am. partially this is your fault.
We
your
don't
friend.
necessarily mean to doubt you on the 35, but that's a big number.
Oh, I know. It's pretty
It
crazy.
is.
When that test result came back, we were ecstatic. We were all like, what? But I mean, our third harvest, this is definitely the best one we put out yet.
Third
We just
harvest.
keep getting better and better, and we're trying to provide that quality for everybody. And I definitely agree with you. I think that in the coming months and years here, the quality of the medicine and weed in general in Arizona is going to go up because now there's a lot more licenses, a lot more people that can grow, caregivers, all of that. So everyone's going to be putting out some fire. And I mean, we've got a lot of brands coming online now that we are adult use. So there'll be more. I mean, I don't think any of us anticipated really it coming this fast, but I mean, we're ready and, we can do what we can and more products are going to be coming online in the next few months here.
What is your timetable for rec? Are you guys already?
We soft launched today.
Soft launch.
We're soft launching it today. We've
I
gotten.
have to stop at local joint out.
Oh, yeah, you gotta come by.
This 35%.
Yeah, you gotta get it. Yeah, get it while you can. But we soft launched this weekend, so that way we can kind of make sure that our medical patients are taken care of. We're doing 2 separate lines, so medical patients don't have to wait behind every rec patient. Certain staff members take medical, certain staff members take rec. That way we can make sure that everybody gets in and out as fast as possible. Our wait times haven't been bad today. I mean, I think we only had maybe 10-minute waits.
That's for rec and
For rec and
Yeah.
for
Oh,
medical.
wow.
So
Yeah, and other dispensaries were at like 45 minutes.
yeah,
Yeah.
I drove by Curaleaf yesterday and they had a long ass
Yeah.
line, dude. And I'm
bet.
like, fuck.
yeah, and I'm not a line person, man. I worked at Disney and I hated that.
Hey,
So when I worked at Disney,
look.
I didn't wait in those lines. I got those fast passes
That
from my
explains
friends.
the
So
fucking smile, my friend.
Yeah.
Look at where
Yep.
am I at?
yeah.
I'm a fucking
Yeah.
Disney freak. I'm a Disney freak. So me and you, we just became even tighter,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I love like
It's my jam.
I was literally there like the week it closed down. Like I went the last day and then they closed it down the next day, and nobody
Disneyland?
caught shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
My jam. I
that's
love it.
the shit. I'm sorry. We
love
had a
it.
Disney moment. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I know. It's hard.
I know,
Get me on a
Kate.
tangent. I'll talk about it.
No, you good, man.
At 35%.
Good.
Got him thinking about Mickey Mouse.
You know what I'm saying? And my kids too. My kids, my son, man, this reminds me of Disneyland. Like, son, this is Arizona. It's still closed, buddy. I'm having withdrawals and shit. Poor kid.
Hallucinating
Yeah,
Disneyland.
like, damn, son. Like, yo, I get some CBD outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing. Or am I?
But yeah, man. I mean, that's
That's it.
that's all I got.
It's pretty eventful. Eventful.
Eventful.
Yeah, maybe. Just another day. Just another week.
I have to look at this. Like, what?
Another day,
what
another
is
dollar.
in- Yo,
Oh, and we did have a little meeting with some business, I guess, some business meetings about the business, I suppose is how I would say it, and excited about the direction that we're going to be going in.
Awesome.
we might have to get some of this.
Word.
I'll add this to the list. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna try to get a hold of myself here, okay?
Rein it in. Rein it in.
I'm getting sweats.
Oh, you going to take the hood off finally?
Yeah, production wants it. Whatever.
Better keep it off.
I was gonna wear it the whole show, but this shit got me sweating. It's that fire. Miss Brittany,
Yes.
what does a typical week look like for you?
Well,
Where do I start?
whew, it varies week to week. Being a general manager of a medical dispensary, we really make sure that all of our patients come first for us. And with all of this adult use coming, that still stands. We want to make sure our medical patients still can get all of the stuff that they need, all their products and medicine. And then this past week, we've just been working on getting this adult use stuff going. A lot of paperwork, not my favorite thing, but it's worth it. So normally it's just me monitoring staff, making sure that all of our patients are happy, and scheduling and all of that fun stuff, talking to patients, making sure that they're in the know, making sure that everybody is comfortable,
Yeah.
just being there.
I
and
mean,
like,
the vibe your guys' shop puts out anyway is like, the first time I went there, I was like, yo, why haven't we ever talked to Local Joy about getting a sponsorship? This place is hippie life all the way.
Yeah,
like, what
yeah.
the fuck?
For sure.
Like inside in, and it's on what 420? Is it on 420 Avenue or something?
Yeah, we're
like that?
4201.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well,
we're 4201.
That's
Yeah.
how I always remember it. Like, yo.
I remember I had a first gone over there when it was Park way back, and then I moved kind of out of that side of town, so it didn't really, it just wasn't one of the close ones to go to. And then it changed names, and I was like, what's Local Joint? Oh, it's the same place. Okay. And then finally for a Grow Science launch or something, I went back over there, and I was like, this place has really changed a lot. And you guys always have stuff going on, I feel like, there now, which to me, that's cool. If you've got to wait in a line, at least there's
something to
stuff
look at.
going around.
Tacos and shit.
Tacos,
Yeah. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry. I
That's
feel like I
okay.
just jumped in.
No,
Nah,
you're
bro,
good.
the
I
vibe.
mean, yeah, if you were there a few years ago.
35%.
Yeah, I mean, a few years ago, we were just a nice tan building with tan walls, and now it's a lot of color, a lot of murals. You know, like you said, if you do have to wait, at least there's something to look at. We want to, and we have a patio now. You know, we'll have misters and stuff next summer. Make sure that everybody stays as comfortable as possible.
Yep.
And we're here for everybody, and we're really excited to get this adult use going. And we had a lot of excited people that had never been in a dispensary before. This morning, I was checking them in, and they were like hyped.
It's
you know?
so cool.
It's so exciting.
The first time I went into one in Colorado, I was like, I'm going back to Arizona and getting my card next weekend.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't realize how cool it was until I went into the first one. And I could imagine
And
doing
it's
that
dope
for the
you said
first
that.
time now.
It's dope you just said that because that's what that can really lead to, right? Like people going into this dispensary recreationally and being like, oh shit, okay, these prices are kind of steep. Let me go get my medical card. And now, you know, you get a little bit more on the allotment. You're offered a little bit more because you get the edibles. And I'm pretty sure you guys know more than we do. So we'll get into that. We'll get into that. We got time for that. I want to talk to Ms. Jamie just about what your typical week looks like for you.
So I'm the marketing manager of Local Joints.
Okay.
For a typical week, that's kind of hard,
What's a
even for
typical
Brittany, because I'm not just a marketing manager. It's like we all wear multiple hats. We've all been through the entire business. We've started, her and I actually started around the same time 3 years ago when it was Park. And we started as front desk to PC and then management and then like just kept moving around. So we've done everything so we can do everything.
Look, check this
So,
out.
yeah.
2 more phenomenal women making like a big come up in this field like within a short amount of time.
And we have
right?
cannabis
Like,
to thank for
that's
it.
hella
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Like that's I just love having like ladies like you to really show that light that is possible, you know, because like women think, well, it could be harder. I'm not even going down this rabbit hole again. I tried last week.
No,
Let's
it
just
is,
move
it is
on.
harder. You
No,
know,
it's you're on. I mean, you're on par. It's
Yeah.
not. It's true. I mean, we got into Park and one of the management group that we work with. Our direct manager is a woman, and we're all about female empowerment. I mean, we a lot of our shift supervisors are men right now because we got some really good ones.
Yeah.
But I mean, we do like to let women do the work. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. we
but
got it
at the
done.
same, but
I mean, especially if they want to.
Yeah.
Right? Like they want to do it, let them do it,
Yeah.
bro. You know, like what? Why not? Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, shit be a little more organized when the women take over, right? Like, even though men hate it because shit's not where it's supposed to be in our mind, but it is where it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
Like, yo, what? I had this stack of papers right here. It's supposed to be in that filing cabinet,
Yeah.
sir. That's where it's supposed to be.
it's very true.
You know what I'm saying? So,
We're
Yeah.
very detail oriented.
Very.
and that's cool. Like they say, like even I guess Kyle in marriage, behind every strong man is a strong woman, right?
Is a
So you
better
got-
woman.
Yeah.
Stronger woman, right? Yeah. And it's dope to continuously show that with different brands and different dispensaries, right? Like. Low key, the women is running the scene. You know, I know y'all like to think you talking to the homie on Instagram, but
Nope.
you might be talking to
Talking to
Jamie.
Jamie.
You're like,
You talk to me all
that's
the
a second.
time.
Hey, just like yeah.
They're like, oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Like, thanks, bro.
So
I'm like,
again,
yeah, whatever.
listen, if y'all in Local Joints inbox, just remember this is a lady, lady. So no bros, dudes, you know.
I don't mind.
We'll take it.
Correct
We don't
people.
mind. But yeah, I mean, there's like that quote from My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and they're like, the man is the head and the woman is the neck, and she can turn him any way that she wants. So I'm just saying.
Damn.
That's good.
I don't know about hanging out with y'all all day. Okay. Well, thank you for the inside look. I know we're gonna get deeper into it. I'm ready to talk. Right. My week wasn't too special. I moved in today.
Woo.
I moved. Okay, that's pretty dope.
That's exciting.
I got a new crib. I'm more excited because my garage is more organized now. So I can actually start documenting my growing journey. Which, again, I'm going to let everybody know I'm a fucking noob, okay? I'm a noob all the way. And everything that I'm showing you is shit I've learned from people that I really trust and know. Obviously, I've smoked their product, seen their shit, and I study. Like, I study my ass off, right? I take very legible, detailed notes, and I'm making adjustments on the fly. So, like, I trust my shit. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put it out there if I didn't trust what I was doing. And honestly, you can see what not to do if you don't trust me, right? You can be like, this guy's a fucking idiot.
What the fuck?
Well, I'm not going to... You know,
So don't do that.
Yeah, either way it goes, it's something for you to watch, right? And maybe get your mind, because not only did this passing come with recreational use, but you can grow yourself some weed, right?
Right? How exciting.
So fuck the lines, right? And then get you a little buddy or two like the homie Rosin Bell, you know, and see if she'll press your shit. Because I know she will gladly press your shit. So if you kindly ask her and you like, you know, Rosin Bell, I got some fire because she's not going to press boof. I'll say it for her, okay? I'll say it for her because she don't mind. Hit her up, dude. I know that. I know she will be down because she loves to make some hash. But other than that, we moved. The plants, they survived the move. They're fucking thriving, and they're going to get new homes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, new homes today. I'm gonna give them a week.
Today? You said?
Maybe today or tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna just transplant them, and then I'm gonna flip them when I get back from OKC.
I can't wait to smoke them.
I know, bro. It's gonna be fucking fire.
What do you have?
Oh,
I don't even care what he's growing.
I got.
You're like, who?
He's
It's
told
gonna
me
be
so many
good.
times, and I'm like, cool. Let me know when it's ready. I'm ready
Yeah.
to smoke it. I don't care.
Well, I got like 3 different phenols of Obama runs. I got mac and cheese, showgirls, and then I got some blood orange tangy with Obama runs.
That sounds good.
And those are going to be the first ready to flower. I got 2 clones that I'm going to transplant, and then I'm going to give those a few more weeks in veg. They're called Candy Pie, which is like
Sold.
Candyland.
That just sounds fab.
Like
Candy
Candyland
pie.
and Pie-Ho. I got some apple fritter sprouted, some KK. Like, we got some wild.
You got some good stuff.
I did
So
what you weren't supposed
So are
to
you
do.
telling me that I'm not going to be standing in line?
You're not
for very
standing in
much
line.
longer?
You're not gonna stay
You
in
just
line.
have to trim. That's
Yeah.
That's how you get it. Is you just
Sold.
you know, go there. Help
He
them
might
trim.
not have to listen. I'd be so like,
Jordan's like, don't touch my plants.
don't
I'll
fucking
just give
trim
it.
nothing.
Don't
Like,
touch it. I'll just give it to you.
yeah, like you can smoke it. Don't touch it. Alright?
You can take pictures of it. Stand the fuck back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a lot
You
of
cut
little
the
babies.
wrong fucking bud, we gonna have a problem, bro.
Actually, my brain, when they start flowering, I want to come take pictures.
Yeah, bro, please do. Like,
I
that's
know
kind of
you'll
what it's
take
there
pictures,
for.
But I want to come take pictures.
Dude, you have a listen. That's what it's there for. You come when those lights are on, we're good. Like, dude, we can like, truthfully, I know it's a drive, but you know,
It's a little
there could be some compensation, but we could really do this whole documentary shit. It's easier with 2 people than it is with 1. Just throwing you a bone there, and I can just do little tedious shit on the side, but you know, big moves. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited, and my plan is honestly, when I harvest, I'm gonna take care of people, right? We're gonna be giving some away to the community.
Patient to patient.
For
That's
absolutely
awesome.
free. Yeah.
Community is everything.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the main things we focus on at Local Joint is, you know, making sure our community is taken care of. And
Yeah, that way they can try it, and then I'll be like, look, dude, I grew this my first time. You can do it too.
Yeah.
You can do this too.
Yeah,
Right.
Now do you trust my
Yeah,
videos?
let's do it. Like, now, fuck my videos. Like, dude, you can go on YouTube and Google and literally find any answer you're looking for. And
Yeah.
if you really care, like you really have that time, you know me, will sit on a fucking shit for hours and do that. And then I'll jump in, I'll go see something and run to the tent and be like, let me do that real quick. So yeah, bro, we're gonna have some yields. I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Awesome.
This shit got me rambling. Good Lord. I just acknowledged that, man. Shout out to your guys' growers. Shout out to
Yes.
you guys, because this is a huge step for you, right? Like,
Yes,
to
thank you.
have your house brand be
Yeah.
like fucking fire, first
Yeah.
of all, because there's no shots, but there's not really a lot of dispensaries whose house brand is fire as well. You feel me? Like, I'm just being honest. This right here, because somebody did recommend that I go to your shop and grab some fire.
Yeah.
Like, they got some, and they were like, have you been to a local joint? You need to pull up. And I was like, well, they just started growing. Is it really that fire? Yes.
Yeah.
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 It is. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We take a lot of pride in
we-
what we're doing, for sure.
And you should. Like,
Yeah.
this is...
We're
this
pretty
is
proud of
grade,
it.
Like, grade
Yeah.
A cannabis, dude. Like,
We've
this,
been waiting for this day for over 2 years,
Yeah,
so
long
we're
time
just
coming.
like,
like, if our opinion matters,
It does.
I would give this the gas pass, hands down. And I don't even know how
Thank
much
you.
it costs.
It's 55.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy.
And for medical patients, that's tax included. So,
Okay.
so we're getting there, but we're really excited about it. Actually, right now in the shop, what we're doing is we're selling half-gram pre-roll flights. So you get 5 half-gram pre-rolls of our strains, so you can try them out before you.
Flights?
Yeah. So it's instead of
like
like
a taster flight.
Yeah. So instead of like a 6-pack of
your
beer,
pinky
you
up.
come and get a 5-pack of half-gram pre-rolls.
Okay.
5 different strains. So we got the Lost Coast in there, the Skywalker, Crescendo, Lemon Sickle, and Wi-Fi OG.
The
all of
Wi-Fi
that.
is high too. It's on the face.
Okay,
Yeah.
look. I just, as a connoisseur, I do have a recommendation.
Yes, please.
If you can give that flight, but in flower form as well,
Okay.
Like grams.
So like,
or even like
Okay.
or a gram option or a half gram
Yeah.
option.
Yeah.
Only because a guy like me is
You're
not a
blunt.
joint
You're a
fan.
blunt guy.
Right? I'm a blunt guy.
I got you.
Got
You
it.
know,
okay, we can definitely do that.
but I like that idea. Like,
Yeah.
that's dope. Because
Yeah,
when
like-
I was drinking,
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get a flight. Let me get like
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
flights real quick, because I'm about to
exactly.
try
Yeah.
everything on your
Exactly.
menu
And
and
it's-
then commit to
Exactly.
one, right?
It's pretty much the same thing. It's craft cannabis.
Yeah.
You know?
And you can definitely call. Look, you can proudly call this craft cannabis.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Because I
Like-
know that's what they're doing.
Fuck them. This right here is craft cannabis.
Yeah.
Like 55. Grow Science is 55. You're not far off. Like this is just as good as some Grow Science. Like, you know, Grow Science has like some crazy ass exotics, but for some of their regular strains, like their OGs and stuff, like I said, I almost thought you guys rejarred this. Like, I thought y'all was white labeling here.
Like, you faking us out here.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we
You
yeah.
white labeled me with 35%.
Yeah.
You might have won with like 28.
Yeah. Right.
No,
might
this
have,
is
but
this
yeah,
is real
we're-
deal Holyfield. Jay's
Glad you
over
like it.
choking on the water.
Yeah, and we're
I'm
you're
sorry.
hotboxing us out over here.
Yeah.
Oh, you can crack that.
No,
word
we're
if you
good.
need to-
We're good.
Yeah,
I could use
I
a little.
feel-
I gotta go back to work, but I could use a little bit. It's fine.
yeah, you know, you
Yeah.
crack the door open if you need it. You know, we don't mind. I'm sorry. As they say this, I'm lighting this shit back up. Like, I'm such a dick.
No, smoke
But
it.
it's so
Oh,
bomb.
no, you're good.
You're good.
It's
the
so
water.
bomb. What's some of the other strains you guys are putting out that are your favorite?
So one of my favorite strains right now is the Crescendo, which is a
Yes.
nice hybrid. It's a little sativa leaning, but it's a lighter one, so it's uplifting. It's good for like afternoon when you still have to like go grocery shopping or get some work done. The green crack is one that if you got a lot to get done, that one, you know, it's a little bit of a body relaxation, but your brain is still there, so you're able to get a lot of stuff done.
Crack. That's a classic.
And my Skywalker OG, that's
Oh,
my
yeah.
baby.
Oh.
The
It's a
Skywalker OG
favorite.
is my baby, so
I'm not
that's-
gonna lie, you guys grew some Candyland, right?
Yes.
That should look pretty bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're waiting for that to come back.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming back.
It's coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Candyland. My wife like only smokes our gelato. That's all she really enjoys.
look.
So
I'm tired of gelato, but I
I
will
know.
give your guy like
It's a
just.
high yielding plant.
I know. I
Yeah,
truly understand
so,
it from
yeah.
you know a business aspect, but at the same time, there is fire gelato out there. And I don't mind smoking it. I just feel like in the past like couple
I
months.
just smoked like 15 different gelatos.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's like a
So
little
this
saturated.
OG is refreshing as fuck.
Good.
This is like, and we are like huge
I really
fans
like
of OG
OG.
Kush.
Yeah.
So like, you guys knocked this out the park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Thank you.
I'm not in here like y'all know me. I don't hype nothing up unless it absolutely deserves the hype. Like, the freaking trim on here is phenomenal. I mean, it's bright, it's frosty.
I trimmed some of it.
Yeah.
That's
what I mean. We do. We wear a lot of
We
hats
do
here. We do
everything.
everything.
Even.
Yeah.
We can just have look, we'll all have a
You guys
trimming
going
party.
Huh?
You guys growing too?
I've seen it, but I haven't.
We
they
don't-
They don't give me that privilege quite yet. You know.
Are you gonna start growing?
We're
your
more
own?
into the customer service.
I want to. So I bought a condo pretty recently, and it has a little storage unit on the patio. So if I can relocate all of my storage stuff, then I'm gonna make that a spot, because I was talking to some of our growers, and you know I'm a noob too. I don't know a lot about the growing. It's something that I really want to learn more about. But I'm like, yeah, can I just like put the plant on my patio and call it a day? And they're like, not in Arizona, you psycho. I was like, oh, okay, got it, right.
mean,
so I was like, I mean, I
not
can't
in
even
the
keep an aloe plant
summertime,
alive.
yeah.
So
I will say this, look. As time goes on and as I'm like reading more and actually growing, I swear to God, people have hyped this shit up and made it way more harder than it is. Like,
oh, yeah.
the plant is a plant. It's
Yeah.
gonna do whatever the fuck it does at
Right.
the end of the day, right? Your job there is to literally feed it and keep it happy. As long as you feed
Exactly.
it and keep it happy, you will get high yields, right? Now, other people are like, oh, you have to use these nutrients. You have to do that. Like, you don't have to do nothing. Take 10, 5. This was the best comparison I've ever heard in my life. Take your top 5 favorite growers you consider best growers in the entire world, right? Give all 5 of them the same exact plant, and tell them to grow it, and they'll all be different.
Oh yeah.
Right? But they all are considered your best top 5 growers, but none of them are doing the same thing. So who's right and who's wrong?
There is no right and wrong, you know.
Exactly.
That's yeah. You're 100% on
And-
there. You can grow however you want and whatever
Exactly.
works for you. I
Somebody tried to say you couldn't grow in a tent in a garage,
What?
and I said you are ridiculous. Like,
mean,
I'm growing in a tent in a garage, right? Successfully.
currently doing that.
Yeah, so I have the right timers. I have shit connected to my phone. Like, we're good.
Yeah.
And there's technology out there that allows you.
It
to
is
use
possible.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very possible. Like,
Heck yeah. I mean, my friend used to grow in his closet like 10 years ago, and you know, you can grow wherever you want. You just have to want it.
you do.
You know, you have to, because you, like you were just saying, you know, you got to take care of those plants, and you got to make sure, like for me, I have plants on my patio that like I forgot to water for a few days. So if I was going to grow, I'd need a good schedule, some alarms on my phone to make sure
But here's
that
the thing.
I'm
Water
watering
them.
it.
That's-
Water them girls.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
exactly.
You have that. Like, I have a whole watering system that's on a timer.
Oh, yeah.
So if I don't even have to water them. I just haven't hooked it up yet because of the whole move. But the
You got that
Floraflex,
irrigation.
yeah, it's fire. Like,
Nice.
it's real good. So I'm excited, man. Like, I'm excited.
I'm excited for people to start growing because then they'll understand.
What it takes.
What it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also like just understand the plant more so that when you come and buy, you know, if you want to buy something that you feel is a little bit out of your league to grow, then you have that education in your head
And
as
be
to
like,
how to
"Oh,
make your decisions and
I
be like,
get it."
oh, that actually doesn't look like it's worth the price. Or
Right,
you might
like-
be able to point out more stuff and
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? So I'm just excited for people just to learn more. And I feel like it's a hands-on thing. Like just
And
do
that's
it
the
and
best.
learn it.
That's a good outlook. A lot of people just keep looking at this negatively. Like, there's
I don't
so
know
many
why.
open doors that have just
Yeah.
happened right now.
It's
like, take the
eliminating
one
stigmas.
negative,
The
right?
stigmas are slowly going away now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just
Yeah.
take the one negative thought or feeling you have towards that and parking lot that, and now think about all the good ones. It's
Exactly.
cool. The ride's gonna be rough, but it's gonna be worth it in the long run. I think so. Now I want to see more happen in on the legal side. This is cool now.
course.
They've done all the cool shit for us, but let's
Yeah.
fulfill the other
get some
promises,
people out of
right?
prison here.
Exactly. That's what I'm ready to see happen. That was my big like dilemma and
too.
reason why I didn't want it to be signed because that whole part of the bill was so gray.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
They have to apply, and
Why?
who knows how much it's going to cost them? How are
who's
they going to
looking
make that
over the
money that's been in
application?
prison?
Exactly.
You know, there's that,
People
that
who
was,
are anti-cannabis are
Well,
looking at the
here
application.
is the thing. As much as, and I was thinking about this last night because I was thinking about it when I was thinking about how I was mad about people with medical cards being mad that Rec was able to get it earlier than they originally thought they were
bougie.
going. Like, anyway, so originally, I feel like the whole medical cannabis thing, let's be real, that was like, all right, this is going to be our easiest way to start getting this plant to be legal and to start working in that direction. And in the grand scheme of things, let's be real, the only reason we've gotten to the point we've gotten to now is because of capitalism.
oh yeah.
And because the capitalists have finally figured out a way that they can get their money out of this, and that's why we're where we're at. But you know what? All that negative shit aside, we can legally have cannabis now.
Absolutely.
And that was the end goal. And whether you want to hide behind, oh, I need it medically, or, you know, there's people that do need it medically. I get it. You know,
Absolutely.
You don't think any of these
I've gotten rid of
recreational
so-
patients need it medically but can't afford the med card because
or
that shit's almost
don't want the
$300?
stigma, or the stigma of it won't even let them consider using it medically, or any number of these things
Yeah.
that
Jobs
are now
will eliminate
starting
that shit.
to get put away.
Yeah.
And let's be real, if it was completely illegal, you'd be dealing with way more problems. And let's embrace a few little speed bumps on the way to the brighter future.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if we have to ride the fact that the capitalists are going to make their money off it to get to where we need to get to, are we getting there? Yes. So, you know, at the end of the day, you can only control your controllables.
Sure.
Rant over.
That wasn't
I
a
would
bad
take
rant.
my-
That
was a good one.
That was a
I
good
would
one.
take
That was
my hat
small.
off to you, sir, but production made me do that earlier. So
Take my hood off. You.
good speech, sir. Good speech. No, you hit that. You hit that out the park, man.
It's exciting.
We just need to do this. Like, do it. And if you fucking don't want to shop at the dispensary,
Grow it.
go back and hit the homie up you cut off 7 years ago. He might not be mad at you anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He might, but the way you've been acting on social media, he might not fuck with you because you acting like a bougie little asshole. So let's stop being bougie. Because look, I got my medical card too, and it is what it is. Just catch the dispensary when you catch it. You know, it's
Yeah.
the thrill of the hunt, right?
Well, and I mean, if you have your medical card, you're still in a really good spot because you're not paying that 16% excise tax that adult use patients now have to pay. So that's where it gets, I mean, that is the benefit, like one of the main benefits right now of having your medical card. And I mean, as far as we go at Local Joint, we're going to continue to run promotions for medical patients so they can get their meds.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's something that, you know, recreational adult use patients, or they're not going to get that, you know. So they can come and they can absolutely buy cannabis. You can buy what you want and what you need as long as the restrictions apply, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But medical patients, like, we're still going to have the product at the right price for you, and we're going to make sure that we do promos so you can still get it. So, you know, I understand the struggle of it because, yeah, long lines, nobody wants that. But at the same time,
What happened when Corona hit?
yeah, right,
Long
exactly.
fucking lines. And
exactly.
You stocked up.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I think we all smoked weed before we knew it could be a medical thing.
Oh, yeah.
I was smoking weed for a long, long time.
Yeah.
When I stopped smoking weed, that's when I realized, oh my God, I
I
am smoking
need
medically
to-
because I need to go
I-
back or I'm
yeah.
going to
I'm
be
gonna
strung
Fucking
out.
somebody
Right?
up,
I'm like,
boy.
my anxiety, you know, I'm like, no. So
Yeah.
I think a lot of people that even, you know, adult use patients at this point, they're going to realize like, wow, this actually does help me. It does make me feel better, but they don't have to pay for that medical card, or they can get it. You know, they're still able to get medical cards. They don't have to pay that 16% excise tax, and they can buy those 400 milligram edibles. And like all that stuff that unfortunately, like for rec right now, they can buy 100 milligram edible and it has to be in 10 milligram pieces. So
you gotta eat all 10 at once if
Yeah.
you want the 100. And
Exactly.
you gotta
Yeah.
buy like 10 of them to get the
Yeah.
1,000. God,
and they can't get the brownies, you know, like the baked goods are like not really an adult use thing because
Okay.
brownies, most of them are 50 or 100 milligrams a piece, but they're not split into 10 milligram pieces, and they
Okay.
have to be split into 10
They'd
milligram
have to be
pieces.
like brownie bites.
Brownie
Yeah.
bites, or like
Okay.
if it was a chocolate bar,
Yeah.
it would have to be 100 milligrams, and it has
Yeah,
to be
we talking
sectioned.
bacon and
I'm like,
we right
that's
here.
the good
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
You know, that's where it's medical patients are still going to be able to access their meds, and you know, I hope that all dispensaries are following, you know, kind of similar to what we are, is that medical patients are still important. They're what got us here. You know, the reason
Yeah.
that we are able to be adult use is because of the medical patients, like you were saying. So they're still just as important, and I hope that everybody understands that. Like, I hope most places are catering to medical, and we're still trying to take care of you guys, and we want to make sure you get your meds. And like you were saying, Grow Sciences. Sorry, I'm trying to hold your hand, Jamie. They're
Hold my hand, girl. I got some news.
Hold me down.
Got some
So-
news
I was
here.
like, this is important.
Here we go.
They're,
girl.
you know, Grow Sciences, they made that announcement that their flower is for medical patients only until they can get that grow. There are more rooms online and everything, because that quality, that medicinal quality, they want to make sure that stays for patients. And we're really happy with that decision, because I find that, I mean, we can't even keep it on the shelf. We dropped
Yeah.
it. We dropped
I
it
mean,
yesterday, and we couldn't even keep it on the shelf.
What
for
about
med.
this stuff? This
I mean,
has
it's
to
moving.
be.
We're
Y'all gotta be moving
building.
that.
yeah,
yo.
this harvest has flown off the shelves
We'll
a
help
lot
y'all.
faster.
We'll get them people to trust more, because
Yeah.
this is some fire. Like, for real, for real. Like, if Grow Science
That's why
runs
we
out,
brought it.
or even if there's some Grow Sciences, I suggest you grab some of their stuff and Grow Sciences and tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Facts.
Thank
sure.
you.
I do have a question for you, because I think one of the biggest concerns I've seen out there were the medical patients thinking that there's gonna be just like a drought in the supply, right? Like, is that possible because the rec patients are gonna be able to buy up all the medical? 'Cause
Well-
technically they do. So there's two sides, right? Two
Yeah.
lines. With that two sides, is there a certain product like that is only for rec, and then once that runs out,
Not
They can't be
necessarily. So what we've done at Local Joint anyway, so Grow Sciences and some certain edibles and RSO, we've taken RSO off the rec menu because that is
Okay.
something that is vital to a lot of medical patients, and we don't ever want to make sure that we always have that for them.
okay.
But we have increased our orders. We've been preparing for weeks for this, so we are stocked and loaded.
Okay.
A lot of vendors are getting hit from, you know, some big cannabis putting in like $200,000 orders, but we have some really good relationship with our vendors, so we're able to maintain our stock.
Yeah.
And I do think that, I mean, everybody knew this was coming. So,
Yeah.
And as you said, the testing is where that bottleneck comes, because
For sure.
they can submit testing and not get it back for 5 weeks, which means we can't put it on the shelves. But at this point, a lot of that has gotten worked out. So
Okay.
I don't foresee any major issues. Like, we might be sold out of a product, but we'll have a product that's like that. You know, so
Okay.
if we sell out of this 100 milligram edible, we'll
It's
have
not gonna
this
be like the
100
fucking
milligram
dispensary
edible.
closes down because
No,
there's no
no.
weed.
No, because
Okay.
that's bad for us too.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
our livelihoods.
That makes
So,
sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
So we'll prevent that from happening every way we
There
can.
will be weed.
So if you
Yeah,
want you,
there
okay,
will be weed.
will there still be like online ordering available, so you don't like express pickup, so you don't have to wait in line?
Yeah, so
Okay.
we still do the leafly ordering. We're launching our website. It's launched.
It's launched.
Oh,
so we
word.
got a new website going.
Oh, hold up.
Yeah.
Look at
Local
that.
Joint AZ.
Yeah.
Local
What is
Joint
the
AZ.
Okay, localjointaz.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got a new
Let's
website.
dabble in there.
We'll have an online ordering platform through that as well.
Okay.
So there is some options. We'll have separate lines again. So if you're medical, you don't have to wait behind the 10 rec people. You'll have your medical patient consultant, and then we'll have our recreational patient consultant. So
Okay.
And then we'll have Express.
and then we'll have Express. So we're just trying to make
You
sure that
guys
people.
are ready.
Yeah.
Oh
we're-
yeah,
dope.
COVID actually prepared us for
Yeah.
this in
Makes
a
sense.
weird, messed up way.
Yeah.
No, I feel that because there was like that ultimate drought for a minute.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
and COVID
When March
where-
hit, it was just like
Whoa.
their
Where's the
numbers went
weed?
through the roof. It was
Where's
just
the
like,
weed?
what do we
I
do?
was grateful for Grow Sciences then. 'cause,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, and Grow
Oh,
Science
yeah.
has helped us prepare for this too, because we had that takeover day back in September where
Yeah.
we had, you know, every employee on. So we
fucking
tested
line
out
around the
having
building, dude.
Yep.
yeah, tested out having 12 POS stations up and making sure inventory can get stuff stocked. So
And
we've
it's
had a
still
couple
smooth.
rough tries of
Yeah.
it so far, and with this soft launch that we're doing this weekend, we're able to work out the kinks before we have long lines. We don't want people to be like, shoot, we got a 45-minute line. You know, that's no fun. Nobody wants to wait. You just want to smoke your weed
This
or
isn't
eat your
fucking
edible. I don't
Earl
want to wait
Cup,
an
bro.
hour. Yeah.
I'm trying to get some weed and go home.
This is not 420. I'm not going out to stand in a 420 line.
Even on
Exactly.
420, I ain't
I
standing
know I
in
don't
the
do it
damn
anymore.
line.
Like
That
the
shit's
first 2
crazy.
years I had my
Hit the
car,
plug up. Tell me
I went
y'all.
on 420.
I'm gonna keep reiterating it.
And after that,
Go
I was
local
like,
joint.
yeah, but that deal isn't that good to waste
Not anymore.
an hour of my time.
It's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
It used to be.
When
it
you're
used to be like
new.
420 was the big like discount day.
Yeah.
But now you can do discounts every
It's only
day.
fucking edibles. Like
Yeah.
they only do deals. Like who the fuck wants a deal on an edible? Hit me with some ounce deals, fam. I'll come through and cash out my whole allotment.
Yeah. 2.5. Throw it
I'll
on
see
there.
you in 2
I'll
weeks.
see you in 2 weeks, bro. Let me
Yeah.
get the whole 2.5 ounces right now. Top flight.
And also, like, we have to be COVID compliant as well. We don't want our staff getting sick. We can't get sick.
Dude, as she says that, I'm like,
He's like,
quiet, man.
Tweet cough. Tweet
That's
cough.
35% cost.
Oh God.
COVID 35.
Listen. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But yeah, so we're not going to be blasting stuff because we don't want people being near each other and then being near us.
Yeah,
and,
I feel
You know,
that.
we have to be careful.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was one of the main concerns from what I mean, the article that I read like from last week before they were starting approving licenses, they were saying that they were going to release them slowly so that we didn't have a butt ton of super spreader events, but then they released 84 in one day. So,
That was real slow.
woo! But
We're gonna do it slowly. Here's 84.
To me, that's another example of money over safety for human
Oh,
beings.
100%. 100%.
Yep.
So, you know, we're like Jamie said, we're not going full force. We're not going to blast it because we want to make sure that we don't get anybody sick. We have product for everybody. Nobody's waiting in long lines, and we're
Yeah.
here. You know, we're there for people. We've got 2 separate check-ins for adult use and for medical. We do have a security guard directing the flow of traffic, making sure everybody's safe, making sure nobody's crashing into each other in the parking lot, trying to
breaking
get in
the
there.
rules.
Yeah.
That
Smoking,
still
no
applies.
smoking out on
Yeah.
No smoking on the, in the
got
parking lot or
Yeah.
sidewalk.
And just to let y'all know, that was a rule with medical too.
Yeah.
So don't be feeling like, oh, fuck. Like, nah.
never
That's
should've
always
been-
a rule.
Gotta take it home.
Yeah.
Or you gotta drive around the corner, and so I don't recommend
At your
it.
own
But
risk.
hey, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At
What
your
y'all
own
do?
risk prior to getting home, but definitely not in the parking lot of the dispensary.
Yeah,
Please.
that's
I
a big
suggest getting
no-no.
home first.
Huh.
Highly suggest that.
Yeah, get home. Keep your bag with your receipt on it. Walk in the door, rip that shit off, and smoke it. That's fine.
Man, smell it, smug it.
But now
I'll
the
get
bag
this.
does not have to ride under your front seat on the way home. It
Yeah.
can ride shotgun.
Yeah.
Or
Nice.
imagine now not having your fucking heart drop out of your butthole because the cop pulled up behind you and you have an ounce of weed on you. Like, you're good, bruh.
It's fine.
You know,
it's
just
no big deal.
you're straight. Like, bro,
Just only have an ounce.
Yeah.
Just make sure if you're adult.
just only
use,
have an ounce now.
don't possess
Unless
too much.
you got that card, you know.
Yep.
Then only have your 2.5 now.
You got your rations.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
your
got it.
rations.
It's just cool with me, right? We
I'd
stay
rather have
with me.
rations than none at all.
Yeah, right. More weed,
You
sir.
trying to starve me?
Can I have some more weed, sir? Well, check it out, ladies. This was phenomenal. It's definitely not just because of 35%, but you two, y'all made this one of the best, most informative, welcoming shows to adult use, right? Like, this is what everybody needed to hear. And listen, if you're doubting where to go, just pull up on local joint. They got you.
Yep.
Like,
We're here for you.
We got you.
I'm a believer.
like
Yeah.
no, look, straight up. Like,
Appreciate
I
it.
am no longer questioning it. Okay, like when homie hit me up, that's out. I'm gonna hit him up and be like, "You were right, bro." Like, so this is our official. I'm gas passing this. You want to stamp it? You saying this is stamp? This is stamp. Like there's absolutely no reason why it doesn't deserve it. Like I was breaking it down and it was sticking to my fingers. Like it's fresh. Do these come in all jars? Mm-hmm. So just so you guys know what I'm talking about, it's a little Integra Boost little humidifier, which I think is absolutely
Yeah, so you can use it.
crucial.
Like,
Like,
as long as you want.
Yeah, you can use it.
that
You know.
explains everything.
Mm-hmm.
This explains the
That
shit.
really, I noticed that, but until you said it out loud, I didn't realize what it was doing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I mean, the nice thing is I mean, I'll transfer a lot of my weed into like a different jar. Like I have one of those Grow Science stash jars that they came out with a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And I
black
just keep
ones?
the black one with the nice
Love
top
those.
little mason jar.
Drop.
Rock. So I love that thing, and I'll put one of those in there and just make sure, if I have like weed that I forgot about that's been sitting on my patio for like a month, I'll just throw a little humidipack in there,
Damn.
give it a day,
What
come back
did you
to it.
smoke that you forgot about it for a month? Let me
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah, it was Grow Sciences.
Okay.
It was their Gushers Runts or something, and
Shit.
I
forgot
had
you were there.
I packed a nice bowl, put it on my thing, went inside, came back out, kept doing it, and then I just left it there one day, and
Okay.
it had been sitting there. My dog tried to get into it, so that's when I realized I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Threw a little
That's some
humidipack
good
in
weed.
there. Yeah.
That's some good weed. That's why I'm like, shit, let me get some.
Yeah, if 10 minutes later I get off my couch on my patio and I forgot what I was doing, whoops.
Yeah, it's doing the job.
It's not
Well,
good.
okay, Matthew, chill
Yeah.
out over
I
there.
know.
Grow Sciences. Damn. No, check it out. I did get my hands on some exclusives, and I'll just say, Grow Sciences has heard y'all out there
Good.
talking about they want some new shit. Y'all want some new shit. Grow Sciences heard that loud and clear.
I'm excited.
I will just say that some of y'all know what I'm talking about because you've been, you follow us on Instagram and I've been posting. That is just 5 out of a fucking bunch, like literally, and not just flower. They're coming with new rosin strains, like. So they heard you guys loud and clear. You can also get them at local joint.
Yes.
But again, like I said earlier, I truly suggest getting some of local joints and getting some of Grow Sciences if you want to. And
I will
and smoke
honestly
them both.
say that when I've looked at your menu before looking for Grow Science, I was like, there's some things, but
You just don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I've not tried it
That
yet.
makes sense.
And it's the same as Grow Science, and I know.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. You're like, I know what I'm
I
paying
know
for
now.
this.
And I personally don't spend $55 on an eighth very often at all. That's out of my normal budget price range unless I'm treating myself. So I gotta know if I'm gonna spend that much, and now I know. So
Yeah.
thank you guys.
Of course.
And
Awesome.
sorry for doubting you.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Not that I really doubted. It was just like,
Well,
But-
we're small. We're a tiny company. Like our core people are probably about 8, and it took us about 3 years to even to build it up to those people. And so you guys don't
That's
really know
awesome.
us yet,
Yeah.
and
That's
like
so
we're just
awesome.
up and coming. We
It's
just
gonna
got our
change the
website
game.
done, and now we're going recreational, but
I
we're
like
still
it.
here for our patients, our medical
And
patients.
the community.
And the community.
Big
We
ass
do
community
something
events.
every single month. I
I
will
love
organize
it.
a fundraiser of some sort.
I love
important.
it.
Yeah, it's very important.
We've
Help
had
each
some-
other.
Yeah, I went to the Halloween one.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the
Yeah,
full
I took-
spectrum
Yeah, I took
Carnival.
my
It
kids
was a
there.
success. $10,000.
That was awesome.
for his
Listen.
biomedical treatment.
And he's doing really well.
Did y'all?
He was in earlier. He was
Did
in
I
the
win the
saw him.
Puffco? Did I win the Puffco?
No,
I put
sorry.
like 5 tickets in there.
Somebody put 27.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Nah,
really.
it's cool. It was dope, man. My kids had a good time, and
Good.
the cause was like, if I didn't show up, like that would, I would.
You're a bad person. I'm just kidding.
No, not that. No, yeah, no. Like,
But
ouch.
No.
Yeah.
we're really excited. A lot of our vendors like to work with us and do donations and stuff like that. So this month we're doing Elevate Nepal, which we've done for the last 3 years. It's a company that they actually built a school in Nepal, and then over the last few years, the funds are for making sure that they can get meals for the kids, teachers, like staff, and all of that. So
Yep.
we right now, if you buy a pre-roll at local joint, some of the proceeds go to that cause. Last January, I think we were able to raise like $6,000 for them.
Actually, it
dope.
was in September.
September.
Look at you guys.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we try to do what we can. It's important, when you have a platform and you're able to make money for small, nonprofits and
Yep.
fundraisers, like you got to do what you can. And
Your money's going to good places
Yes.
when you shop at local
Yes,
joint.
it
It's
is
not
100%.
going to corporate
Nope.
cannabis.
Nope.
So don't hesitate to
keep keep it in the community.
to ride your happy self on over there.
I did not pull up here in a Benz.
No,
Don't worry about it.
I
Neither did we
wish.
should. It would have been cool though if we did.
My window doesn't even roll up. So.
You know what?
Yo,
Listen,
I got a
one of my
funny-
mirrors don't even like. It's supposed to automatically
My window's
go
gone.
out
My, mirror's
when it
gone.
starts, and that shit just sits like this, and you gotta push it out. Like,
Hers is hanging off. So.
So
I'll get
like
to
that.
it. It's been about 6 months. I'll
like
get
that,
to it.
like that.
the week I got married, when we were in San Diego, my window broke that week, and I had to pull the window up with pliers.
Oh, yep.
Fun.
And just kind of like hope it stayed up
Yeah.
while it was up, and then once I got in again, it just fell back
It just
down.
falls, and it's like.
So after the wedding, her parents got us a night at the Hotel del Coronado out on Coronado Island.
Oh my gosh.
And you can't just go park your car there. You have to get it valeted. And I'm like, man, this is so hood.
Yeah.
So here's the
We've all
deal,
been
man.
Just leave the window down.
Just leave the window down, man.
You're just gonna leave that.
And I went out and found it later and put the window up myself.
This is Coronado Island. Ain't shit getting stolen out
Yeah,
here.
Whatever.
Listen.
It's better than a garbage bag. 'Cause we've all seen that.
Oh,
Yeah.
So-
Or duct tape.
Yeah, so when you guys said the broken window, that was like the first thing I thought of. I was like, man,
No, we've all been
We
there.
here.
my life.
We
Yeah,
all
my
listen.
car's like,
We all trying to come up, but in a good way, right?
Yeah, of course.
We're not trying to take advantage of people.
No.
We're doing honest work, and I think that's really what matters. Because
And-
at the end of the day, that's payment on its own, right? The outcome of doing something good. That money shit, that's not. You can't take that with you.
Yeah,
right?
money's not the
You
motive.
take the memories that you make and
Oh, yeah. Hell
Experiences.
yeah.
yeah, you know,
100%.
experiences and those feelings that you create, not just for yourself, but for other people. That's what they'll remember.
Yeah.
Not going to remember that you had a fucking Benz one day.
No.
Like, oh, they're going to talk about at your funeral. He had a Benz.
Right.
He had a Jag, man. Let me tell you, that guy, he was smoking weed in it all the time.
Yeah.
If that's what you want your story to be, go on ahead. But
No.
we ain't here for it.
I mean, cannabis is like I know me and Jamie, like neither of us came from cannabis. I used to work in coffee. I have my bachelor's in criminal justice. I wanted to be a cop. So
oh, we talked
shit
about
changed
that.
fast.
Yeah.
But
Right?
I started working at Park when
She
it was
undercover.
Park.
She got a wire on.
So I mean, when I started working at Park, you know, you help the patients and they come back and they say, "Hey, Brittany, like that product you recommended took my pain away. That is it.
Yep.
That is it." So that's what kept me here. That is what gives me the passion and the drive is to continue to produce quality products and provide quality products for medical patients and for recreational patients that just want to be able to chill out or take the pain away. They don't have, just because they're not medical, like you said, doesn't mean that they aren't using it medicinally. And for me, that was it. Like, I got hooked on that feeling of being able to provide somebody with pain relief and them coming back and like being appreciative, and then just knowing that like you're literally helping somebody. It's better than making coffee, what I was doing, or giving somebody a ticket. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah,
saying, no tickets.
I would rather take
Giving
the
somebody a
coffee.
ticket just to try to have
No
fun.
tickets,
Yeah.
So you know, it's
No.
it's really
You're having too much fun. You're gonna have to take this ticket.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we really love what we do.
It really shows. Like
Yeah.
you guys are phenomenal at it. I'm saying this just because I've been to the events. I've seen the marketing.
Thanks.
Chilling right now with y'all. I've chilled with you on,
Couple
on the
of
outs.
occasions,
You guys are two phenomenal women in this industry that I think
Thank you. So
when
much.
people hear this, especially the ladies, they would get inspired. And I do want to tell y'all, like, this is also coming from a man. This industry is not rainbows and unicorns.
No.
So don't come in here thinking you going home with weed every day unless you pay for it. That's the only way you're going home with it, okay? You might be able to use your DA discount if the other dispensary accepts it, which they do on certain days. Like, there's a lot of rules around this.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It is a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I know I interview people all the time. And they're like, get into cannabis. It's gonna be super simple. I'm gonna smoke weed. No.
No.
You can't medicate before you come to local joint. You can't do any. You just can't before you come to work because we're here for the patients. We're not. You don't want
to
your
be
doctor. You
professional.
don't want your salesperson. You don't want anybody to be high when they're trying to help you with something that's gonna help you. So, it's a lot of work, but we love it. And I mean, we work long hours sometimes because, like Jamie said, we are small. We have, not a lot of people that work in the management, the higher level. So we're constantly working. And putting in 12-hour days, it's nothing when you're doing something that you love.
Yeah.
So.
She said, let's eat it. And we got this lost cause. So them damn days just be getting lost. Lost cause,
Bro. I might be able to go pick up an eighth of this and go home and sleep until that game starts tomorrow.
Which game?
The Packers Buccaneers game.
Uh-oh.
Why?
We're from the Northeast,
We're New England Patriots fans, which means we're Tom Brady fans.
See, here's the thing: when Brett Favre left Green Bay, he was dead to me. So I don't understand.
You just can't be.
But I still love Tom Brady. I mean, that's cool. You can cheer for him and everything. And personally, I've always
going
been
hard
a
on y'all.
I've always been a Brady
Get
fan.
at me.
I fucking love Brady. And to be completely honest with you, when they kicked the shit out of us in week fucking 4 or 5 or fucking whatever it was, after that game, I said, I want the fucking Bucks in the fucking playoffs, and I want to send them fucking home.
I want to take them down. Heck yeah.
Because
let's do it.
And for what it's worth, I think Aaron Rodgers would have almost as many rings as Brady right now if he didn't have to deal with fucking fat Mike McCarthy for all those fucking years. But this isn't a sports show.
But I'll go off on a long time.
I am happy.
Producer said, reel it in.
No, he did not on this one. Oh, I probably said fuck a couple times. But he is also a big Tom Brady fan.
Yeah.
But I've wanted to see the Tom Brady Aaron Rodgers Super Bowl for so long that I wanted to see this game, and having it be the NFC Championship game makes it even that much better. And I have been really nervous about the Packers all season until about the last 3 weeks.
I was gonna say they're doing really well.
And in the they didn't lose a lot, but they didn't play complete football games. Mm-hmm. And to me, you can't win in the playoffs if you don't play a complete football game. So they have played complete football games. They're looking good. The Bucks look good. It's not good. It's going to be a good game. I'm probably going to be anxiety ridden throughout the entire thing, and that's why I like football.
Me too. I like to stare at my screen or scream at my screen, and I'm like, I'm there. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like in the stands. I'm screaming at you.
When I was in 7th grade, my dad had been on the season ticket list at Lambeau for 25 years, and he got season tickets, first row end zone.
Oh.
So
that's awesome.
I'm a Packer fan.
Heck yeah.
Why do you flex on y'all? Damn.
It's like that.
No.
We're going to do some shout-outs. Kyle's getting out of control.
Shout-outs.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I worked at Gillette Stadium when I was in college, so that's the closest I got was hawking beers in the stadium, but it's awesome.
That's awesome.
You know? It was fun, and football is important. I love it. It's America's pastime, man.
That and weed is all you need.
That's why I don't go to the bars to watch football anymore, because I can't smoke weed at the bars. But that's another point.
Ooh, those might be in our good future here. Check it out. Yeah. Make sure you pull up to local joint. They won't be high, but they will be happy. I promise you that. The spot is amazing. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, you could get lost in that shit. Obviously, if it's your first time in there, you will get lost in there because you're going to be amazed. But I fucking love the spot. K-Boog, let's roll out with some shout-outs, and then let's go roll some couple places.
Shout out to you guys for coming through. Shout out to actually everybody at Local Joint that helped produce these fine cannabis that we just consumed. Check that shit out. Shout out to the whole community that's just embracing this and moving forward. And shout out to those of you a little bit nervous about it and tentative about it and a little bit like guarded about it, because I hope you guys come around too. And last but not least, as always, shout out to my wife.
Just remember, you're wearing a mask when you go in, so some people might not even recognize you, right? Or you could just go to the dispensary across town if you're worried about running into your boss. But then you got something. Then you got something to use against. But he's the upper hand. Fire you without, man. Let's not go there. Let's not turn it into a negative. It's a positive.
What if you see your boss at the bar?
He'll buy you a drink, but won't buy you a joint. What a dick. Brittany, who you got? Who you shouting out?
I'm gonna shout out my local joint family because they are what's kept me sane for the past 3 years. And all of our awesome vendors that work really hard to make sure that we can keep the product on the shelf for everybody. And I'll shout out my wife too.
There you
I
go.
love you. You're the best.
Hey, look, she hit it. I like how you hit the little. The beat does that. The beat does that. Miss Jamie, who you got?
I'm gonna second out her shout out
Okay.
on the local joint family. Obviously, I would not be here without them. But also my husband for being so supportive while I'm at work all day.
Yeah. Try and buy a house.
See us,
Yeah.
us men, we can do it too. You know, strong man behind that woman. Oh man, I'm gonna shout out you two ladies. You came through, you killed it. You got me high as fuck. Like, yeah,
Good.
yeah. Not saying it's impossible, but this was on point, man. Like I'm a true believer now. You'll definitely see me have to shop more.
Good.
Come
I
by.
can't
Yeah,
wait.
we want to see you guys. We want to talk with you.
Almost forgot. We got a little raffle going on this week. We'll be raffling off a nice 8 of this Lost Coast OG, courtesy of these two wonderful ladies from Local Joint, and they have a key phrase. This is the key phrase that you gotta DM us, and we'll throw you in the raffle, right? What's the key phrase?
Keep it local.
Keep it local and you'll get lost. This your boy, Young Hippy, K-Book, Brittany, Miss Jamie. This episode, what is it, 109? I don't know.
Something like that.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's-
that's
oh,
awesome.
thank you.
Shout out to you guys too. I
Yeah.
should've said
Yes,
that.
thank you for having us.
Thank you. We appreciate
Thank
everything.
you. No,
Yeah.
listen, you guys, we rescheduled, and it was honestly probably the best thing that could have happened because
Always works that way.
you know what I'm saying? This was
Right.
perfect timing, right?
Yeah.
Because we needed this.
Yes.
Everybody needs to know that they'll be all right.
Yes. Everybody, it's gonna be all right.
Wreck is a win.
It's a win. It's a win for sure. Look at it that way.
100%.
Go get some local joint weed, smoke it. Tell me I'm wrong. We out.
Peace.